Hasbro. You did some amazing reveals today, but what am I supposed to do with these figures now? Hello, Hero Collectors here. How's it going, everybody? Hope you all are doing fantastic. I know I am, because today we got a Marvel Legends stream, and I'm not even going to hide my emotions. Holy crap, was it amazing. Every figure was absolutely great, apart from one. I'll get into it. But before we get into anything, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share your thoughts. This was a live stream where they revealed a lot of figures. I mean, 7 figures, but still, that's a whole way's worth. But this is an anniversary line, so let's waste no more time. Let's get into it. 85 years is how long Marvel's been around for. 85, that's a lot. But it's an anniversary, so of course we're getting an anniversary line of figures. We got the 80 years a couple years back. It's 5 years exactly. We've been getting anniversary line since 2018, so we're celebrating this one. And this one allows for a range of figures to come out all together in a line. So we'll start with the first one, and the best one that they showed. Why they did the best first, I don't know. But we, of course, are getting an Astonishing Wolverine. I don't know how to express my excitement about this figure. He is amazing and perfect and everything I could have wished Hasbro would have done. So let's get into it. It's all new, from what I understand, pinless, double jointed, super articulated. So he's got a diaphragm cut and an inverted ab crunch, so he can get all the different poses you need. He's got a set of clawed hands, and the claws are the movie claws, which are the best claws for a Wolverine to have. That's my opinion, but it's a fact. He's got an extra set of fists, and then he has, I think, a wide open hand and a pointing hand. So he's got some more expressive parts than we usually get for a Wolverine. And then he also has an unmasked head, which isn't my favorite for Wolverine. I think in terms of unmasked heads, the recent ones we've been getting have actually been a lot better. Take this one, for example, if you can see that. But still, it doesn't look too bad. I think it's just trying to emulate the art from the Astonishing era, and I think that's fine. It's just not my favorite head design. And I just want to talk for a second. I'm going to derail the whole conversation. This is my mind's eye of Wolverine. From Marvel Ultimate Alliance, that was my main costume I had for him. Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2, that's the costume in that. Wolverine in the X-Men cartoon, it's the costume he wears. Astonishing X-Men, which was advertised in Marvel like magazines that I got as a kid, it was always, all the covers were that suit, or like, not the covers, but like the artwork and stuff of Wolverine was that suit. Marvel Adventures was that suit. Was it Marvel Heroes, which was like all ages kind of like coloring books, advertisement, toys kind of thing. That was the suit. And probably more. I'm probably forgetting. That is my suit. New Avengers. How could I forget? New Avengers, my favorite Avengers team. He has that suit. I'm buying at least 2 of this figure. He is single packed, and I'll get into that a little bit more, but I'm buying at least 2, maybe 3. Because he's just amazing. I love this figure. He looks fantastic. So I'm going to leave it at that with Wolverine. So next up, they showed Miss Marvel. I did miss out on the previous one. It was in a 3-pack with Radioactive Man and a Captain America. I'm fine missing out on that Captain America. I was going to go back and get this Miss Marvel, but I don't have to now. And this one, far better. Far better. It's got super articulation. It's got butterflies, diaphragm cut, inverted ab crunch, double jointed pinless elbows and knees. She's got a few effects, a few hands, 2 different heads. Perfect. All I could have asked for. Love it. It's advertised as Warbird, Carol Danvers, but it's Miss Marvel. It's my mind's eye of Miss Marvel. I've been waiting for that suit to go up on my Avengers display right there. And I didn't backtrack, and I've been partially waiting for a new one. So here's the new one. I'm going to get it. Then, a new update. Superior Spider-Man. Yeah, and it's freaking fantastic. It's super articulated. I believe the Renew Your Vows body. It's got the Doctor Octopus arms, which, you know, it's got 4 of them. They're articulated, I believe, at 4 points. If it's got, I don't know if it has a hinge and swivel or just a hinge. What's going on there? We'll find out eventually. He's got, I believe, a set of fisted thwips and clawed hands. I don't think he has any wall crawlers. But then he has 2 heads. One which has standard white lenses, and then a second head that has buildings reflected in the lenses. And I think that's really cool. That is a fun detail to add. And the fact that we got a basic head, if we don't like the lens with the reflections in it, perfect. That's the perfect way to test something out. Do something new and creative. Give us something that, you know, may not be what everybody wants. So everybody's happy. And I think this figure is fantastic. Okay, backtracking a little bit slightly. He and Wolverine are going to be up for pre-order the day this video is going up. And I think they're mainline, so everywhere you pre-order items, you can get them from there. Miss Marvel is going to be a Target exclusive. And then another single-packed figure, we have Scar, which is a update we have sorely needed for a while. He originally came out, I believe, in the dark days of Hasbro. It was in the Fing Fang Boom Wave, I believe. But this figure's great. He's partial reuse. I don't know where the legs are from. I want to say it's Caliban, but I'm not 100% on that. But the torso, I believe, is definitely new. It's a little bit softer a sculpt than your usual Hulk, but he does have the back butterflies, which I think is a cool addition. I wish it would go forward, but I'm happy with just it going back part. He's got 2 swords. One's kind of like a dagger, one's kind of like a full sword, and 2 heads. One's more kind of sad and broody, one's more angry and I'm on the attack. But now the question comes down to, how many of him do I get? Because I have 4 spots I can put him in my collection. I believe, I mean, Thunderbolts, Dark Avengers, a Hulk display, and my legacy characters, like the Children of and the Next Generation. Do I need more than one? That's my thing. And if I get more than one, do I only get 2? Do I get 3? I don't... My main thing is putting him with the Dark Avengers. I think I have to do that. And then a Hulk display. I think that's the other one I have to do. So maybe 2. I'm not 100% yet. I still need to decide. But I'm definitely in on 1. So far, everything. I'm in on 1, at least. Wolverine's going to be 2 or 3. Scar will probably be 2. I think. The next up, we got our first multi-pack, and they said it's not going to be the only one. We should see more down the line at some point. And it's a classic Iron Fist with the very deep neckline and a new modern Luke Cage. And I'm very happy for both of these because I've been wanting a new classic Iron Fist for my street level Defenders display. And then I've been wanting an update of that Luke Cage for my new Avengers display, which is right there. So I am absolutely in on this pack. I think both come with 2 different heads. I think they're both kind of like a chill expression and then an angry expression. Luke has brass knuckles on a set of fists, and then I think some grip hands. And then Iron Fist, I believe, comes with all the Shang-Chi hands we got from the comic Shang-Chi. And then some fire effects for his Iron Fist. So that's awesome pack. Definitely in on 1. Very happy to be getting that. Then the last official reveal we got was Danny Ketch Ghost Rider on a motorcycle. And this sucks. I'm just kidding. I know all you Danny fans are going to be pissed at me, but I don't care. I thought that was... I'm not a big Danny fan. My Ghost Rider is Johnny Blaze or Robbie Reyes. And I'm still a little bitter about the Engine of Vengeance. But anyway, I will be getting this pack. Because I do love Ghost Rider. And Danny, I have read a little bit of him, and he's a decent character, so I am happy to be getting this. I wasn't initially going to pre-order him. I believe pre-orders for him go up the 30th of this month. That's the only other one besides the Wolverine and Spider-Man we know the pre-order date of. So, uh, again, I wasn't initially going to pre-order him, but I think I'm going to have to just so that I can secure one because I'm seeing a lot of people wanting this one, and if I want to get it, I need to put in a pre-order before it sells out. So, it's really good. I don't, I don't recall if he has any extra hands. If there are, I will make sure to have a picture up during all this. He does come with some flame effects. The flame tease we got a couple streams ago is to help him do a wheelie, and then those skid flames that go on the tires. Weren't those supposed to come in the Engine of Vengeance? But Danny is really cool. He doesn't come with any interchangeable head. It's just the standard skull. So I'm happy with it. I just had to give you Danny fans just a little fun. But everything that was revealed today, I think I am in on. It in terms of anniversary waves. This is only 6 items of the 10 that we will be getting, and I think this has already beaten previous anniversary waves because there's not a single figure out of these that I didn't want in some way. That's excellent. But getting into some teases that we got, the team were throwing around a rock that's clearly made of plastic. It's going to come in some kind of release. Everybody's scratching their heads over what it could be. I think the simplest answer is probably the right answer. It's probably just a rock that's coming with a Hulk figure, and he can pose it and throw it. I think that's all it is. I think we're all thinking way too hard about it because people are saying, oh, it's going to be a Secret Wars base and it's part of Battleworld. It's going to be coming with Excalibur, which I did consider that, and that, like a new Captain Britain plus a Phoenix figure for Excalibur, that's possible. But then, like, oh, it's going to be this and that and this. I think it's just a boulder for a Hulk to throw. That's all it is. But we will find out eventually. And then the final tease wasn't actually in the stream. The crew took a picture after the stream, and then Dan Yoon posted it to his Twitter. And I don't know if you can see it here. I'll just let you look for a second. Zoom in. That's right, we're getting a Hulkbuster. Yeah. But is this a multi-pack? Everybody's scratching their brain trying to figure out the packaging design. Will this actually be a multi-pack and it'll include somebody else? Maybe that's where the Rock is coming in. We're going to have a Hulkbuster and a Hulk and then a Rock for Hulk to throw at Hulkbuster. Maybe. We'll find out. But if it is a 2-pack, I don't know what I would prefer. If I would prefer it to come with a Hulk, or if I would prefer it to come with different Iron Man armor as like an accessory, like a extra Iron Man to fight alongside, or maybe the Mandarin. I don't know if the Hulkbuster ever fought the Mandarin, but it's an Iron Man, or I don't know. But yeah, I think that's about everything from the stream. Dan Yoon did say that we will be getting another Wolverine this year, so that's exciting for me at least. If I could choose a Wolverine that we could get, if we're talking strictly Logan and not any of his children, I would want hulked out Wolverine. If we're talking something more realistic, it's probably going to be 90s Savage Wolverine, which not my favorite look, but I'll probably still buy. But yeah, make sure you leave all of your thoughts down in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you all enjoyed it, and let me know what you think of this format. I'm going to try to do a bit more things like this in the future. I'm going to try and spruce up the content, make it a little bit different for all of you. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, comments down below. Make sure you're subscribed, and I will talk to you all in another video, another post, another time.